Hey, what's good, peoples, man? Before we get this episode started, it'd be dope if you toss us a like, a subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on those bell notifications, man. We truly appreciate it.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Wondering, I'm on my light skin blonde shit right now, drinking the softest shit I possibly can, drinking White Claws in a fancy cup with a fancy straw and a fancy block of ice. What's good, everybody? I'm John D. Contradiction. This is the live listening party for the homie Dice of the Snappening. This is going to be a good time. I actually didn't listen to it because I'm ready to listen to it through here. We actually have, I got someone who wanted to review it for when it drops, but hey, man, I'm going to let him introduce himself, let us know when it drops and all that good shit. So talk next to us.
Yo, what's going on? This is Dice, D1C3, and yes, this is the premiere for the Snappening. It's going to be releasing on Friday the 21st. God willing, I haven't gotten I scheduled it for Friday, but like the distribution company hasn't sent me like the approval yet. So I'm starting to sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
But we'll see what's up. Everything got messed up a little bit, been handling some health stuff, so I've been the gears have been a little squeaky, so
they give a hard time with that shit because they give you like the dates where it's like it's 14 days for the best, but it's usually not.
Yeah, exactly.
14 days for like one of them. Like Spotify will be on point, and then Apple will be all fucked up, and everywhere else fucking mess. So it's like, but it is what it is. But before we dive into this, man, I'm gonna ask just a few questions. I'm not gonna bore people off rip. We're gonna let people come in and all that good stuff. But I wanted to ask, because I mentioned it, I think I mentioned it in one of the episodes or whatever, but I was like, yo, this is Dice's comeback rapidy rap, because you had a sad boy year last year, man.
Yeah.
You got the sad boy tunes.
Yeah, listen, you gotta experiment, you gotta broaden, your horizons and try different things. I mean, I always say there's a difference between artists and rappers,
Yeah.
And if you're gonna actually like expand, like listen, if you experiment, it doesn't mean everything that you experiment with is gonna be incredible. And I personally loved the work that like me and Prophet have put out and everything. I think that we put a lot of heart into it. And Prophet is an extremely talented artist. He's great to work with. And he helped me kind of, expand myself artistically as well. But, not everybody's going to like it when they're used to you doing something one way and then, you do it another way. Look at Led Zeppelin, you know what I'm saying? Prime example. I mean, they switched up how many times. People hated stuff at first, and now all the albums are classics. So it's like, it is what it is. You can't please everybody, but listen, I'm just expanding. I'm an artist. That's what I do. If I'm not doing my own music, I'm writing songs for other people of other genres. So I wrote EDM songs, like, what I'm saying? And there's not many lyrics in a lot of them, but the ones I did, there was lyrics in them. So
that's the grind of it too, because a lot of people don't even realize it's so much bigger than they think it is. Like, motherfuckers get shocked when they realize, like, artists like us, we do stuff like that, where we'll do other music and quiet stuff, because it's like, bro, there's not one lane to this. So people who are just like, nah, rap, and that's all you want to be, it's like, all right, I guess, if that's your niche, but like, what's your plan? Like, are you going to be the best fucking rapper ever? You're gonna work that hard for it? And they think that's all part of the blowing up. And it's like, bro, some of these cats don't even realize half of their favorite artists or whoever they're trying to copy or be like, fucking, these dudes do a million other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Other things. And that's part of the grind. Like, fucking, look at Kanye. Like, Kanye been a fucking top artist forever. That motherfucker got billions off of clothes.
Yeah. That's how you stay making money. Like, you can't be one track minded, and a lot of people are, and it's like I tell people too, when you are focusing on the music side of things, you got to look at, I mean, we do reviews and we, shred people up at times, but I always respect, the investment that people put into it, time and money, and whether the music is good or whether it's not good, I still respect the fact that people put their time and money into it.
And the effort, bro. Like, that's all we really have.
Time is something we can't get back, and we learn that as we get older. But like, I always respect that. So, it's easy for somebody to to,
Walk up.
yo, this is like one of those high neck, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I look like a motherfucker from Squid Game right now because my white face is just disappearing in the snappening.
That's facts.
It is what it is.
It just keeps transforming and shit.
But yeah, like I said, to make it short though, motherfuckers will listen to a project and it could take you 2 years to make it, or a year to make it, or 8 months to whatever it is. And then somebody would just listen to it for like 5 seconds and be like, no, I hate it. And it's like, you didn't even like really pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't please everybody. That's just the way it is.
And that's the toughness of it. That's kind of the game of music, bro. You got fans who got that, fucking up squirrel attention span. And then you got people who really are out here like, yo, I want to dive into this shit just to see how you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to hear your shit. And then if they want to hate, they'll hate, which is dope.
Yeah.
They don't. If they actually want to give you some flowers, that's cool too. Dwalko just popping off.
Yo, I like that. It's funny because even my job calls me Unabomber. I don't know why, because I'm always worried. It's terrible.
That's fantastic.
Please don't be the Unabomber. Nah.
So just to ask, so with this project, so I'm assuming the writing to this started like right after the second profit drop, right?
Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of the production, over that time that I was kind of just like playing with, like the first track you're gonna hear, not the first track, but the first like record, track 2. I had that from the producer, and I had like all the rights and everything for a while, and I kind of just like slept on that beat for a little bit because I didn't feel I was ready. I had to get myself out of one style of rapping and fully invest myself back into another style of rapping. And I let reviews and stuff kind of direct me as well. When some people are like, yeah, nah, I hate this shit, and I'm like, well, if you listen to it, you'll see that everything that me and Prophet was saying on these projects and shit was like heartfelt. We were like really talking about some shit, but like people, so it's like I kind of was just like, all right, let that steer me a little bit and then get me a little mad and let my life kind of play out and get me a little more mad. And then
you want to be like, don't forget, I fucking do this,
Oh yeah. And that's the thing, man. Like I don't look like I've showed this to a couple of people that are so honest with me that they will tell me if my shit sucks. Like, and they can be the closest people to me. And they said like, some of their favorite project, their favorite project all together was Sour Milk. They like this one better. So it's like,
oh, they like this better than that?
Yeah. Oh. Because of the fact that it's like, even when I'm talking about shit that's personal, I'm pissed off because everything I focus on is the shit that bothers me. So
oh shit, Brown Boy, nah, you didn't miss no music yet. We doing a little powwow. We getting a little catch up, finding about the project before I started up, but salute to Brown.
But yeah, man, it's just a very angry project. It's a very, very angry project.
Fucking ready for it. I've been telling people just off the strength of all the zeros you dished out, that's like the hype behind this. It's like, bro, he's fucking cooking people. So this project is literally like a culmination of that aggression and anger. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I'm fucking excited, bro. Like
all of the things. And it's not just, it wasn't just rap that bothered me, it's things, it was a couple of things in my own personal life. It's a couple of things and the things that have been going on lately, in just the world, there's a couple of things I touch on. Yeah, the world. You'll see, man. You'll see.
Okay. All right, man. So before that, I want to know before I see it, because I have it in like the small little view that y'all can see and all that shit. This one, what was the decision for like the features you had? Because there's not a lot. And usually you don't get like crazy with your features, but you turn up a little bit.
Yeah. So I was gonna get like some big names on it, like, what I'm saying, like signed artists and stuff. And it's there was one artist, well, DJ Flipside, he's joined me on a couple of records already, and he's a very good friend of mine. And anytime I have a record, especially with like a Wu-Tang vibe and shit, I'm like, yo, I need Flip on it because he's just such a beast.
Yeah.
And Astro is a beast too. He's Wu-Tang affiliated, and he's a very talented artist. So, I kind of cut it short because I felt like that was the only track that I heard other people on. I was like, I just want to do this myself.
Yeah.
And I do put a lot of features on a lot of projects. And this time I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna keep this me. You know, I got more shit to say. So
hey, and that's how it's got to be, man. I'm not mad at that. You see what Brown Boy said? Sour milk was gas. If it's better than that, he's punching someone on the train with no hesitation.
Yeah, I apologize if you get arrested for this.
Hey, that means it was a good time, bro. That's a memory, bro. Especially with that hit that lockup's gonna take from a paycheck and shit like that. But
listen, I'm very excited for y'all to hear the first actual record track too, though, because anybody that's heard the production on that said it's one of the dopest beats they've ever heard. So I want to see.
Oh, okay. I'm fucking ready for that, man. I'm super excited for that. So I just went live on the gram. Hopefully I can get people involved. Let me link them up to an NYM TV if they can hear me. I'm not even sure if they can hear me if it's coming through the mic, but somebody will say something, hopefully. But I think I'm just about ready. Oh, nobody can hear anything. I guess we got to take this off, bro. It's like that. But I guess we're gonna fucking dive right into this project. Everybody, I hope y'all ready. We about to get this shit going. I turned off all my phones and shit, so we got no interruptions as far as background noises. But I'm ready to fucking listen to this. So just to confirm, this bad boy here is was it an 8-piece?
Yeah.
8-piece. All right, solid. And that last email you sent me is what we're gonna rock with. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is the Snappening.
Hi, thank you for tuning in. Before we get started, allow me to go over some ground rules when listening to this album. 1. When listening to this album, don't be a little bitch. There are going to be things you may not like hearing, and we have no time to care about offending you. 2. If you find yourself listening to radio rap while driving your vehicle, this album probably isn't for you. 3. If you are playing this album while there are children around, we are not responsible for the profanity they are going to learn, and you are most definitely a terrible parent. 4. If you are looking for an edited version of this album, there isn't one, so stop being a little bitch. If we offend you, insult you, embarrass you, or completely humiliate you, just remember, you pressed play.
Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Rush to shore. Rush to shore. Rush to shore. Rush to shore.
I said, yo, act slow. Y'all don't wanna see me wipe you pussies off the map, so be on best behavior when I'm here, cause I don't cap, no. All this talk of weapons, bitch, you knowin' that you lack those. You ain't getting cream, you fuckers lactose. Y'all can never butter your bread, so get the fuck up out my lane if I'ma go to your head. No wonder you let this industry keep plugging your neck. So what's the point of trying to kill you now, buddy, you're dead. But if I told you that you'll see me, then you'll see me, I'm grown. I told you what would happen if you hoes don't leave me alone. Now you gon' get it. I'm trying to fucking grind up your soul, cause you only rapping shit just glee members trying to be swole. Don't mind yourself home. This virus so not violent, just cold. My mind is a home of tyrants in alignment with codes. The pile of bones. If anyone is trying to know if I'm on the slope or in my prime and firing my load, cause ain't a goddamn mammal as animal as the cannibal. Hannibal on the track, eat your atoms, act like animals. There I go, I said here I go, animal to a cannibal in your home like I'm Santa and Ganondorf, punching cantaloupe. Rappers are pussy calico, my flow is a camel toe. Tight. Adding bones to my catacomb. Who the fuck knows just where I'll go? What I'll say when your parents won't let you listen. I guess that's my mission. You're mad? Well, yeah, I know. No intermission, I'm just slitting your necks. Checking position, seeing which of you is getting it next. These fucking labels want my signature, the mission is checks. I walk up in that bitch, throw my fucking dick on the desk.
Got the job.
Only throwing your low faders, but no chases, so leave the 360s to pro skaters. Talking O's, M's, no I ain't playing, so don't play as you won't make it if trying to fake us some pro raiders. That's the problem with with your ladder, suits, ties, and your chatter. Using, abusing artists, you got them all on a platter. It's magical how my patience has lasted, seeing it happen, but my manners up, so abracadabra, you're a cadaver. Yo, I might get up off the mic and turn this shit into a fight. Choke a motherfucker out for thinking I'ma let it slide. You don't gotta drop your panties, we already know your type. I'm exposing all you rappers, I don't pull it to the side. I just suck and low, let it go. Shoot the sky, let it rain down on your whole fucking squad. Watch them drop, let the chalk outline his post. You regret the shit you said when this decision's what you chose. It's like a catheter with a fastener, blasted in the head with a gallon of lead. Hold around like I'm at it, I'll be wetted like a bachelor. Calipers on all my challenges, I just channel this animal. Got it, I'm adamant, set the snap when I'm ravenous. Let's gather at the table, I've been giving your thanks. When I'm shitting on you when you rap like you've been sending us pranks. And I make these toys talk, wishing for Hanks. Never spit blanks, run that $1 million, baby, Hillary Swank. And fuck my enemies that surface, they all literally sank. Bitch, my longevity's my dick size, incredible length. You're miserable, great. My missions make you pitifuls hate. And get myself directly told to go to hell at the gate. Yo, I might get up off the mic and turn this shit into a fight. Choke a motherfucker out for thinking I'ma let it slide. You don't gotta drop your panties, we already know your type. I'm exposing all you rappers, I don't pull it to the side. I just suck and low, let it go. Shoot the sky, let it rain down on your whole fucking squad. Watch them drop, let the chalk outline his post. You regret the shit you said when this decision's what you chose.
Like, how many times I gotta tell you motherfuckers, I'm just the greatest there is.
You motherfuckers, you motherfuckers, do I curse too much? Fucker, let's go. Yo, yeah, I mean, darker, letting off steam, get your team armed. Sony got me, now they won't let me go like Pete Parker. They strictly, your princess bullshits for Disney, so don't take me for somebody that won't rip your kidney out your stomach. Even my haters out there miss me. You may hate me, but you creatures of habit just can't skip me. Don't take me for somebody who gives a fuck if you diss me, cause my nuts got too heavy to hold, I can't lift these. You think I care about a green check and a rating? Try to put me next to corny rap phonies to play me, oh yeah, degrade me. I'll tear up your sites, labels, and dick sucking forms if you think all you little pussies can take me. I guess you didn't know that's bad for your health. You little clowns been waiting, hoping I dismantle myself. Meanwhile, you're on the motherfucking mandolin shelf. Here, I'll help. Here's a gun. Go and cancel yourself, bitch. So how many bars does it take to get the dream life with the yachts and estate, huh? So how many bars does it take to toast the buttered bread for a lobster and steak? Come on. So how many bars does it take before I take that shit and stop pumping the brakes, huh? So how many bars does it take for me to show you pussies I ain't someone to fake? I'm in a position I can tell you when a dude can't rap, cause I'm releasing ill shit more than a Wuhan lab. They tell me how that Drew villain got that Wu Clan slap. They call it talent, something that you fucking douchebags lack. They wanna see me burn the circus, but I did that back. I used that gas, I'm using all the fools that last. Get half as talented as I am and you too can brag. You ain't a fan, ooh, excuse me while I two-hand fab. I kick your ass, I go Liu Kang with a Lupe drip. Go get your hoe, protect the throat on some Wu-Tang shit. I'm in the neck, she gonna blow on some Hussein shit. Enough of that, give me the beat, I'm about to souffle. You ain't no bouquet gifts, I'm pissing on your new grave ditch. You cats pussy, storytelling, juicy smooth yay shit. But I ain't lying, target eye up on your toupee wig and kick you bitches out without enough toupee lift, bitch. So how many bars does it take to get the dream life with the yachts and estate, huh? So how many bars does it take to toast the buttered bread for a lobster and steak? Come on. So how many bars does it take before I take that shit and stop pumping the brakes, huh? So how many bars does it take for me to show you pussies I ain't someone to fake?
For many years, countless men and women have struggled with songwriting, causing crippling frustration and a loss of inspiration. Do you ever find yourself struggling, trying to write a song but just can't find the words? You're not alone. Take Billy for example. Hey Billy, struggling with that song?
Yeah, I just can't seem to make sense of my lyrics. I feel like I suck at this.
Now. There's no reason to feel like you suck. You do. Hey, Susan, you seem a little stressed out.
Ugh, I really am. Nobody supports my music.
Well, what if I told you that I have just the answer?
Ugh, that would be great. Can you tell me what it is?
Well, of course. Stop making it. You see, here at Be Yourself, we believe that honesty is key. And if you shouldn't do something, don't. There's no reason to listen to your best friends telling you that you're great just so the rest of the world can tell you that you're not. So save yourself the burden and let us do it for you. 1-800-BE-YOURSELF. Always there for the rapper that's not in you. Yo, it's almost like I hate rap, but I love rap, you know? Because it's the fucking people, not the music.
You motherfuckers got a lot to say, but not a lot to do. As you wait for other fools to guide you to the spot they choose. Gossip off the shit that others told you like the topic's true. And spread the nonsense like the shit is honest and it's solid news. Maybe life is just too nice to you. Nobody ever comes to break the news that you should change your plans because you're fucking dumb. Maybe gaining hearts and likes and views will have you feeling pumped. But what you playing when you get older and nobody gives a fuck? Signed a deal to be a singer, wanted a pot to piss in. Now you're retarded ass, you're just playing a politician. How the fuck is your name influencing a battalion when you twerking OnlyFans like you're Megan the fucking Stallion? Oh, cancel me, pussy, it's what you do. It's easy to run away from opinions when it's the truth. It's easy to want a voice, but then shit on others that have them. And when you may disagree, you just cancel it. Yeah, it's cute. So label me the aggressor and the pessimist, shun like an infectious in my genetics. The pressure is tons. Ignore my need to make perfection, cause my exit is love. By people spending time to ride an ex-president's nuts. Racist fucks on the island with excuses that boil it. Then all avoid it when the businesses will go down the toilet and use a president to come out of the cover they voided, but then get mad when motherfuckers use the voice to exploit it. It's kind of funny how they claim that the majority's loud. It's loud enough to know that you think the minority's foul. I got a new car, a great job, I paid off my house, but now a black family's next door. How can I be proud? Don't understand? Get the lyrics, put your eyes on the song. Every time you think you figured out which side that I'm on, and when you figured out there never was a side in alarms, go off inside your mind, the time is up and die by the bomb. I'm only a human being, but I choose to be bigger and target everyone who would have called my father a... So every time you compliment me and you say that I'm late, just understand that it's a black man that taught me that shit. And if Ronald the Time McDonald can make it, the sky's the limit. I don't have to look like every whack rapper to get it. I don't have to follow trends in every media gimmick. I don't have to be a fucking clown to make me a living. I don't have to wear a fucking dress to give me attention. I don't have to pop an album out my dick like I'm pregnant. I don't have to do every single thing as an act like I was never in this motherfucking genre to rap. While they tell me who I sound like and remind them about, like I'm affected by the bullshit that comes out your mouth. Instead of giving me credit for what you never could do. If I was a quarter good as them, I'd still be better than you. But yet the island chose to ride the nuts of strangers and clowns instead of bigging up somebody coming straight from their town. So when you say we went to school and you were someone I knew, I'm gonna look at you confused like, who the fuck are you?
You're not as smart as you think you are. You'll post a lot of that bullshit, but y'all don't really know. You're not as smart as you think you are. Y'all don't really know what the fuck you're talking about. You're not as smart as you think you are. You hear it from another stupid motherfucker and you're like, hey, you're not as smart as you think you are. I know everything. You're a motherfucking asshole. Yeah, you're a motherfucking asshole. You're a motherfucking asshole. Or maybe I'm a fucking asshole. Or maybe we're all fucking assholes. Asshole. Asshole.
Like this, Jim.
I wanna be like Dad. Not the bad one, not the bad one, Dad. Not the bad one, not the bad one. No thanks for the life that you gave me. I hope that shit sinks through. And if I'm a prick and you say that you hate me, I guess I'm just like you. So I thank Mom cause she worked just to raise me. and put food on my dish. If your hands out, then you should just pay me all of the support that your ass never did. I look in the motherfucking mirror, ducking it cause I fear the thought that I look like you, but it couldn't get any clearer. Thinking back about the time I was laying up in my crib while your eyes bugged out your head cause you only kept sniffing lines. Mom walked in to find you sprawled out, laying across the couch. I was spitting the formula, gushing about my mouth, and Mom had saved me, almost died. And I was only a baby, you were only an addict. Mom was only a lady, couldn't do it all. Work, pay the bills, hurt, thirst for love and affection. I guess it was just the worst. If she wasn't there, I would have been laying up in a hearse, and you'd be fine about your life cause your selfishness is your be like Dad. Not the bad one, not the bad one, Dad. Not the bad one, not the bad one. No thanks for the life that you gave me. I hope that shit sinks through. And if I'm a prick and you say that you hate me, I guess I'm just like you. So I thank Mom cause she worked just to raise me and put food on my dish. If your hands out, then you should just pay me all of the support that your ass never did. I forgive you now cause I'm grown. I'm too old to just bitch and moan about these thoughts when you'd pick me up and not spend it playing alone. When I would only see you like once in a fucking month, and you wonder why I ain't wanna go. Sorry, I'm being blunt. They constantly play the stunt where you disappear out of just, and you reappear like you're back like it never had happened once. Yet I'd be happy to see you, although you still rarely came, and you'd call me my brother's name when mine and yours are the same. That's water under the bridge. I promise this ain't a diss. I just want you to go acknowledge that this affected your kid. For all of it, I forgive you, and life is too short to live for my mind to be full of mess. So let's just end it with this. Like Dad. Not the bad one, not the bad one, Dad. Not the bad one, not the bad one. No thanks for the life that you gave me. I hope that shit sinks through. And if I'm a prick and you say that you hate me, I guess I'm just like you. So I thank Mom cause she worked just to raise me and put food on my dish. If your hands out, then you should just pay me all of the support that your ass never did. I wanna be like Dad. No hard feelings, Dad. I forgive you. Yeah, round table. Yeah, killer bees with the killer trees, tell it to you fees. Yeah, true villain on the scene, killing all your dreams. Yeah. I make the crowd get louder than it's a bomb hype. You're not tight, your rappers are sweeter than fucking Klondike. Corny motherfuckers ain't even told us my arm height. I saw to all you actors, you think it was fucking prom night. Your bar's light, your liquor is running less. You disrespecting me better, you been an inch from your death. Written scribble with katanas, I got it for slitting necks. When I'm picking y'all out the litter like this kitten is next. Y'all stepping in territories when unable to bark. And stay with your guard, in the grave for trying to play with a shark. Paging for God, this the way you should have prayed from the start. And then we'll find you in the channel like your cable is gone. Cause when I deal with motherfuckers, I just aim for the heart. Playing your cards, numbers raised, I put a cave in the chart. Came from the dark, from the start, but hitting face with these darts. I keep them searching for their place like they enable the park. Scribbled by gods, cripple armies, and they shake from the noise. Fade from the boys, gotta lead the real pain with the toys. Sacred and poised, rip a record before I break in my voice. They stop and listen cause they know there's only flame in the joint. So can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get? Tell me, can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live?
They can't roll dice, Chicky gon' back them up on this joint. And we don't hold knives, we break the hands off of the wrist points. Grip like an old vice, ankle bones and knees gon' disjoint. And we fold your life, climb them in the ring like this going. Rip you rappers like Christmas paper. And we coming off of the top like a mop crop rock with a business taper. We flip side in the mix like the vapors. This bunch of burner flow bubble the acid, so we'll do the litmus later. If you want the smoke, I'll make it do what it do. Cause I don't battle kids, I claim them on my W2s. True villain meets the bird, then we get the W's too. Cause we the beast that broke the cage and now we running the zoo. So when this John is over, y'all be praying to Jehovah, looking like some busted rovers, the shopping and fashion over. Dio Brando, dropping steamrollers and bulldozers, and swinging at your neck just to give you the full closure. Pick the last muscle off your bone like a vulture. So fuck sensitivity and fuck cancel culture. Too ill for dope bars, the sickness is out. Your girl working on fitness, digging them out.
So can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get? Tell me, can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? I make the crowd get louder than it's a palm high.
Too ill for dope bars, the sickness is out.
You better, you been an inch from your dad.
Recognize the king, the live is king.
So can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get? Tell me, can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get? So can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get? Tell me, can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get live? Can I get?
Having a good time.
I work with a lot of white middle class people who like to feel that they're not racist, sexist, homophobic, and all these other things, but they are. And they do it not knowing that they're doing it. And the only way that you eradicate racism is by changing people's beliefs and ideas. And the only way you get to do that is through education and information.
Yo, my eyes shaking, I'm sat in a line waiting to say my goodbyes, surrounded by racists who lie blatantly, stomach aching. I've sat in an office in school, basically fighting to let my dad sign me out, but they weren't caving. Our skin color was different, that wasn't it. They would stutter when having to take the anger when facing my pissed mother. People constantly staring, Karens constantly glaring. How the fuck is this real? These adults are all parents. How the fuck is it normal to hate a man for complexion and walk around really wondering why your kids like weapons? Filled with anger, upset with a lack of soul and compassion, while asking God for a blessing and curse when he ain't answering. You are the earth's cancer, dance with the devil prancing around like the shit's fine cause you constantly get pampered. I was only a kid with adults pointing and laughing, and when my father had died they would say condolences, damn them. One day we all will drop. What memory you leaving when the whole world stops and we fall? We go round and around till we're all in the ground, till our differences change, had it all. One day we all will drop. What memory you leaving when the whole world stops and we fall? We go round and around till we're all in the ground, till our differences change, had it all. Fuck you and condolences, go admit you were hoping this heart would give every moment, so when you looked out the door of your home, the man wouldn't be where you motherfuckers could see him, when none of you could wear one of his shoes, let alone hold it with one of your crooked hands. Take a look and a glance that you can't love all my music, the son of a good man. Every time you support me and tell me that I'm great, you were complimenting the son that a black man had helped make. You blindly judge other people, it's scary, you felt hate over color, then say you're sorry, your sorries are felt late. Opinions change like the weather, you hated them, then you never. Your people should do better, now let's all say it together. How dare a white woman love a black man? How dare a white child love a black dad? How dare a black man raise a child that a white dad didn't want to give him what his dad can? Fuck y'all. One day we all will drop. What memory you leaving when the whole world stops and we fall? We go round and around till we're all in the ground, till our differences change, had it all. One day we all will drop. What memory you leaving when the whole world stops and we fall? We go round and around till we're all in the ground, till our differences change, had it all.
That's the thing about prejudice. It feels normal. And the only way that you eradicate racism is by changing people's beliefs and ideas. And the only way you get to do that is through education and information. You can punish people for their ideas or their beliefs, but you might not change their views because the world is effectively made for those that can't see.
Woo. Jesus. Fucking Christ. Bro. Oh my goodness. For one, oh man. Off rip. That is a lot to pack into 8 songs. How you gonna come off on some like fuck rappers, angry shit, and end on some like very fucking awake fucking shit like that? Like, shit is crazy. And that last quote is 1,000,000% fucking true. You know what I'm saying? Like, that concept, that message, bro, this project fucking slaps, bro. Like, I'm a list through my feelings. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go through what I fucking felt. Every beat fucking bopped. Like these are the beats that you keep in the tuck that like you don't even show people because you're afraid if they just hear it, they could just steal it just from the fucking verse type shit. So every beat was fucking crazy. The fucking energy on every track is insane. The skits fantastic. You know, I fuck with the skits. I am upset though that on the skit that you had for the commercial, the 1-800, you didn't do one of those the speed consequence lines. Like,
oh yeah,
because that was that was honestly my favorite fucking part of Skeleton. That shit killed me because it was so accurate. It reminded me of like fucking watching them bullshit ass commercials. But
yeah.
Bro, that was super fucking dope, man. Like that was super dope. Every beat fucking knocked. The tracks knocked. I was a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, I was on some hater shit for a second because I was like, oh man, you got this feature on here. Who is this feature? The only feature you got on. Who is this man? Is his verse gonna be worthy? And he said some shit. And what was crazy was his fucking flow was so fucking mathematical. Like, I don't know if people caught it. His delivery sounded like lax, but his fucking flow was so dope and like complex in the pocket that it fucking banged. Like, that's some real lyricism shit. Like, that's some shit like, you know, he wrote to the beat. He was feeling the fucking beat type shit. And he had that fucking, I don't battle rappers, I claim them on my W-2s. That's my line of the night, bro. That line is hard.
Yeah. He stole like a large portion of that record, or
he
the
went
record
nuts
with that line. when I heard that shit, I was
that
like,
line's hard. that line, especially now, bro. It's tax season, bro. That line's hard as fuck, bro. Like, that shit hit. And then flip side is always with the dope fucking cuts. Bro, the dad track was dope. I fucking love the shit you were addressing. Like, always good, always fun to hear whack rappers getting addressed. That's always great. The fucking, shitting on the people who complain or try to flex, like, I got a green stamp and nothing can touch me. That shit was great. The fucking, you addressing, obviously, who you sound like. That shit was fucking dope. The 25% bar was fucking knocked. Like, I fucking loved it, bro. Like, you didn't have to do that much like, this is 6 songs. You know, like, realistically, this is 6 songs. He said Dice versus Not Your Man's rap battle. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That would be very fun though. I'm not gonna lie. That would be fucking chaotic as hell.
We don't need to be getting canceled again.
We would have so much fun that we would get in trouble.
Yeah.
Not even for us, for people. People would be like, what the fuck is that? No, but that was fucking dope, man. I fucking rock with that. Like, I think the pacing was super dope. I fucking love the sound. The sound was crazy. You just diving into a fucking very aggressive bag worked, bro. Like, that bag is clean. The fucking, you got treats. I like to, you've heard me say it a million times. Songs need treats, and treats are small little differences, small little things that essentially give you the feeling that the song is changing, but it's not. And you did a lot of that by carrying your flow. Like, you got a loud presence, like, as far as your voice, your projection, and the way you deliver shit. So the fact that you're just effortlessly diving in and out of flows and flow patterns and just inflections and cadences is fucking dope. Like, that shit is dope as fuck to me. Like, to me, this is something that I'm probably gonna bump at the gym aggressively. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on a female machine just pissed off. You know what I'm saying? People, they're gonna be like, look at this big 6'3" ass nigga over here, mad as hell for no reason, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
But it was clean, bro, like, super clean. And that's just my, that's my 2 cents for it. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a fan of your music, but Jesus Christ, bro, like, you got this bright blue ass cover with these Simpsons clouds looking all nice, and you over here fucking rapping like that. Like, relax. That shit is wild.
And that's why I did it, man. Like, with the cover, like, that's why I wanted it like that, because, like, you got like you said, like the Simpsons cartoon, bright sky looking type thing. And then, we designed it to make, obviously the arm mine to follow my tattoos and everything.
Yeah.
Basically saying like, I'm walking off the ledge right now. I don't give a fuck whether I hang myself or not, because I'm looking at my hand as I know what's coming, but I'm just like, whatever. And and holding the mic because the music represents what's kind of hanging me at the same time, and it's just like I'm effortlessly walking off the ledge because I really don't care,
Yeah. I mean, it
So.
makes sense too. And it's like, yo, the microphone's either gonna hang you or save your life. you know, it's the
Exactly.
decision, it's a decision that's not for us. You know what I'm saying? And like I get it. Like, this is some shit that'll shock the shit out of somebody. One, it's always great to have a dope fucking, art, because that's gonna appeal to people and pull people in. So this art is fucking dope, but like, this is some shit that like people gonna be like, oh man, what's going on here? And be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, their eyebrows gonna get burnt off. They don't be like, what the fuck is going on? And it's dope, bro. Like, to me, it's clean, bro. I think honestly, I know you felt a certain type of way about the mix and stuff, but I think the mix is super clean.
I appreciate it.
I heard every fucking word. Every shit was crisp. The beats fucking slap. You didn't do anything that fucking took away from either you or the beat. So I think it sounded fucking dope. I think the pacing was clean. And honestly, everyone that involved in this sounded fucking good. Like, the skits sounded fucking legit. Flipside and fucking Homeboy on track 7 went fucking crazy. Like, this was dope, bro. Like, I think this is dope enough to me to become a series.
I would be down to do that.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, this is dope to become a series, because it's not necessarily for, like, me, I don't give a fuck about the people. But to me, this is dope enough to become a series for you to just get shit off your chest. Like, almost like fucking, crazy ass Lenny Grant. What's his fucking rap name? Uncle Murda. Fucking call him by the
Yeah.
Almost like him doing his yearly wrap up and just getting some wild shit off his chest, and you always expect it. And it's like that type of shit. Something like the Snappening is just like, to me, sounds like a dope way to just be like, all right, my creative shit aside, this is the shit that I can do in my sleep. Don't fuck type shit. You know what I'm saying? And this shit bopped to me, bro. This is a dope fucking project, man. I feel like people aren't ready. They're not ready for shit like this. And I think the shit that you touched on, especially on, the dad track, was fucking dark, bro. You gave a piece of yourself. That fucking whole line of Pop's fucking ODing and you choking on formula, that's fucking wild, bro. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt it. I saw it. And I'm like, bro, that's some real shit. Like, I saw shit like that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw fucking the chaos, and people don't realize, like, we're from Long Island, bro. Long Island had drugs hit us hard. Like, other people talk about drugs, they see it on the news. Long Island got hit hard.
Bro, I still walk places and I'm stepping over syringes. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like it like in piles, like in piles on the street, like by stores, like
spots. We know spots. Like, you want to come to New York and you want to see some real gritty shit, go to Hempstead train station, bro. Go to the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Go to the bus stop for fucking Hempstead. Go by Terrace Ave. You're guaranteed to, 1, get pressed for what the fuck you got on. 2, you're gonna get over something if the right car pull up in front of you. 3, you're gonna see some shit in those bathrooms, bro. Like, and it's regular.
Yeah, and a lot of times you can't even go to a lot of train stations at all, man. If you go after dark, you go to any train stations, you're done.
Yeah. You want to see some shit, bro? Like, I always tell people about the line when you cross from Hempstead to Garden City, how it's fucking night and day just for like a few steps. You take a step into Garden City, but like, you look at that strip into Hempstead, bro, you see small places and big places with just gated shit. Like, there's that corner bodega that's on Hempstead Turnpike, one of the busiest fucking streets, the longest streets on Long Island, gated up from a window, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
this is cheese down the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, I live in Shirley, and it's like, I'll be in one area and I'll go like a couple of blocks down, and it's like, if you go to like a fucking gas station, you're talking to them through a tiny hole in a bulletproof, window.
Bro.
It's like being in Harlem, bro. Like the worst parts of Harlem, or being in Orange, New Jersey and shit. It's not good. It's not good.
Long Island's crazy, and it's not like people like, oh, they want to talk about like, yeah, you know, there's gang shit like that that's involved out here, but the most dangerous motherfuckers out here is the addicts.
Yeah,
they're desperate.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Long Island's like that, bro. Like I can't even tell you a time from like my high school years till now where I didn't have friends of mine on the fucking news from kids that passed from drug overdoses when I was a fucking baby teen, not a regular teen, like 14, 15 to fucking now my adulthood. I still got friends passing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I had, you know what I'm saying? Like shit is recent. So it's just, it's crazy. But like you mentioning, you know, shit like that was super real to me. And then the last song, Black Man, like that's some bold shit. Like one, the name of the song is going to catch eyes, but like that's some shit that's going to wake people up. And it's not like, it's some real shit. Like you're speaking from a real perspective, a real Long Island perspective, because God knows Suffolk is red as fuck if you're political and not. You know what I'm saying? And for you to hit some shit like that on a very realistic note is necessary, because a lot of times people like, you know, this bum ass people like Tom McDonald and all that shit, they take these type of angles and they use it as a gimmick, but they also use it to kind of enforce a fucking value or political value, or kind of like downgrade, you know, the way he does it, downgrade America shit, which is, you know, I get it. But you doing it from a just, yo, I'm a dude in the middle of this type of shit. I see this shit. This is regular. I'm not telling you something that's make believe to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not shit that, you know, like you got like dudes like Tom McDonald, which is kind of why on Hassle I fucking, you know, made fun of him and shit, because I don't like all the gimmicks and shit. And it's like, you know, you said it, you know, you said it real well. And, you know, it's just like, you know, fucking, you got these dudes that they see the shit that's online. They see what's trending on fucking Facebook. They see what their friends are talking about. They see what's a trending topic. And then motherfuckers want to make, you know, music out of it. And then it gets all these views. And it's like, you don't really know what that shit's like.
Yeah, you're getting our lives.
Yeah, like I fucking, like, listen, like, I don't know what it's like to have the racist comments said at me, but I know what it's like to have racist comments said toward me when I was next to my dad. And, you know, just so people don't get it confused, I call my dad my stepdad. You know what I'm saying? My stepdad, my dad. My father, you know, that's track 6. My stepdad was track 8. But, you know, I fucking grew up, you know, I mean, nowhere. I mean, on Long Island, fucking, it's very racist out here. And it's like, you know, I grew up like that. My own, like a lot of people on my own block, man, like they fucking, and we couldn't leave the house without getting dirty looks. Like people would fucking try to fuck with you on purpose because they just didn't like having a black man on the fucking block. And it's just like, and this man had more money than them. It's like, he you know, he was a successful man, like, and they still, and it's, I guess that raises more jealousy.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy shit. Like I will talk about that shit firsthand. Like, well, that's why I like songs like this, and like a lot of the things you were touching on are very real to me. Cause like, bro, I'm, you know me, you know how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a black man. I got a fucking mixed kid, and if you see me outside anywhere near, like if I'm near his mom's or some shit like that, people gonna stare, you know, people. But like I've dated all types of girls, but yeah, I know how it felt. We've all been to the Long Island strips. You ever been to a popular strip, bro? Walking around with a white girl, bro. Yeah, if I go out to clubs and shit, like, yo, and I'm a big dude, so I fought just off the strength that people just didn't fuck with me because the way I look, and I'm a cool fucking dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out here just trying to chill, but I get looks for shit like that. Like even now, till this day, like I can't go somewhere without, bro. Even speaking of shit, just like real shit. Even yesterday, bro. Yesterday, I went to fucking to the mall with little man and girl and the lady. You know what I'm saying, wifey, and. Fucking old ass people just staring at me, bro. And I'm like, oh, I couldn't look more comfortable, bro. I'm in fucking sweatpants. I'm in a fucking colorful new age fucking hoodie. I got some colorful sneakers on. I'm chilling. I got my little man masked up. We chilling. Motherfuckers is like walking behind me, giving me looks, and I'm like, bro, I ain't do nothing to you. And what's crazy is niggas, I'm corporate as fuck. I'm not out here. I'm not on your level, bro. I'm corporate. I'm chilling.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, there was, you know, my dad died when I was 13, and you know, it's funny because it's like when he died, everybody was coming to the house like, oh, I'm so sorry, trying to give me like fucking cookies and cake and shit. I'm like, yo, fuck you, like get out of here, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said in the song, like motherfuckers, like we're like waiting for his heart to stop. Like they didn't want to look out the window and see a black man walking outside to his fucking car, you know, that he lived there, and it's like. you know, and it goes and pops into my head where I'm like, well, why didn't I do a song like this sooner? And I felt like now was the time, because all that you're talking about, my dad came into my life when I was like 3 years old, right? That was a fucking long time ago. And shit is worse now.
Yeah.
Why is it worse now? It should be better by now. And because it's getting worse, and I see even on Long Island, it's getting worse than it was. And like I said, I was in school. They wouldn't even let my dad sign me out. They would they would fucking they wouldn't come out their face to say racist shit out there blatantly, but they didn't have to. And my mother was at their necks screaming at them in the office and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, shit like that. And it's just like these are, and my father paid good money to try to put me in a better school, which after that, I just went to some, you know, I just went to public schools then. And it's like, you know, it was better there, but it's like, you know, my mother even said to them, like, yo, this is the man that's paying your fucking salary and you're giving him a problem. But they didn't care. And it's the fact that it's even worse these days. And I don't understand it. I don't know how as adults we're fucking going in reverse so much, but I felt like I had to say it now.
It's crazy because it's like, it's one thing that people just don't understand is that type of fuckery, that type of bullshit, that type of prejudice and all that bigotry, that shit gets passed down whether people like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's like, I don't care how fucking, you know, how fucking left leaning or whatever you are. If your family was on some bullshit, some of that bullshit stuck. You know what I'm saying? And you can go your whole life trying to change it, but like that don't mean that shit is completely taken out your brain. Like that shit is imprinted. And it's people don't realize that shit. Like that shit is very real. Like it's out here, bro. You're like, that shit is fucking, it's ridiculous. But it's like now it's worse nowadays because it's so fucking public. And that's social media type shit. Like that shit is posted. That shit is you know what I'm saying?
People are not afraid. They used to be afraid. They used to do it indoors, or they would try and hide it at least on
And
their
there
faces.
was nothing recording them. There was nothing, no cancellation. There was no, I'm gonna pull out my cell phone and record you. That shit, if something happened back in the day and a couple people heard about it, it's a folk tale, bro. That shit is gone in a week. But now shit gets recorded. It sucks because now it's around for a week or two. It still disappears into that.
But you know what the fucked up part is that even though we have that, it still is the fact that like to have it where it can be public on the internet and everything. It still is the fact that at the same time that people that are like that know that they can be on the internet, you still have other people that fucking encourage them to keep doing it. And they feel supported enough where it can continue. And this is why this shit keeps going. So it's like the internet is positive and negative because you have you have the parts of it that can help. And then you have the parts of it that just empower fucking people that think it's okay, you know? And
so it's also like, just like that, just like the last track said, that quote at the end is very fucking real. It's like, bro, the shit is, people are only allowed to make a decision through education. But if you punish people, that's not a guarantee. Like you punish somebody, you're just fueling the fire, bro. And that's why cancel culture is fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Cancel culture is dangerous because it's like, I tell people about it. Like, I get it. Like, people are committed to their fucking political party and all that bullshit. But it's like, yo, people mad about Trump. And I'm like, yo, I'm not mad because he exposed a lot of the shit that was sneaky. A lot of them quiet motherfuckers, he brought them to the light. And I'm not mad at that because now I can walk outside and be like, hey, I know that motherfucker hate me. I know that motherfucker hate me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, yo, I don't know who hate me. Any of these motherfuckers can kill me. I'm paranoid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But now everybody came out of their face and they're not scared
not
to
just their colors, bro.
The fuck they are. Yeah.
You go into a gang hood, you see motherfuckers flying flags, you know what gang they are. So I see motherfuckers flying flags, I know what they about. I know what they're about for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
and you know what's crazy, and it's like it's fucking gross, is the fact that these gangs are worse. They're worse. They're worse. Because you know what it is?
They back the stronger gangs. I mean, police is the biggest fucking gang on earth. And if you feel like these motherfuckers are gonna protect you and they run the world, we know what politics is behind the police. Then what can you do?
That's well, look, like you have these dudes in these fucking pickup trucks and they're fucking waving these flags and shit, these fucking Trump flags, and they're fucking blasting their music, screaming shit out of their windows. And it's like, yo, like gangs ain't even doing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it just goes to show how fucking okay it's become. And that's why, you know,
and what's crazy is like in a generation where education is so fucking like easy to access, we are the most fucking stupid.
yeah.
Like information is out there, but that's the thing. I don't necessarily know if that's our fault, the people's fault, because when you got big money and all sorts of shit behind what education gets pulled out, then you got the battle between educated and indoctrinated, and then it's just, you know what I'm saying? Then it becomes a tricky game because it's like, bro, if it was as simple as like you put fucking ads on education, bro, you know, you can sway the fucking masses, bro. That's why I tell people this hip hop shit and music shit, bro, words are the most dangerous thing we got. And people want to say, oh, sticks and stones may break my bones and words may never. No, words will get you killed. Words will ruin your life. Words will fucking cancel you. Like, fuck a break me. Words will ruin your whole existence.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And people don't understand that shit. But yo, this was a dope fucking project, man. I fuck with this project. I am personally, you know what I'm saying? You want to tag us in all the shit that you send this out to, all that posting. I want to get this shit in people's ears, man. I hope this shit gets all the fucking streams you want it to get, plus more. This shit is dope, bro. Like, this shit is fucking fire to me. Not only did it make me want to fight, made me want to do push-ups, and it moved me. It made me be like, yo, that's real shit. It made me feel something. And like, to me, you don't get that type of music without a certain amount of passion. Like, we always fuck around and say you the most pissed person we know, but that shit is passion, bro. Like, that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? That's that energy, bro. Like, that's that shit where girls go, stop yelling at me. And it's like, bitch, I'm not yelling. I'm fucking passionate right now. I'm trying to talk to you hard. Stop telling me I'm yelling at you type shit.
But that, yeah, it's like what we said before, man. And it goes to what pisses me off and, you know, what also fueled this project. And it's the gimmicks. It's fucking people that they take these situations that, you know, I actually like you got these dudes that they fucking turn around and they just hear shit and then they think they're a voice and they think that they're like a spokesperson for what people are actually going through. And it's like, motherfucker, did you ever go through it though? Have you ever been there to speak on this shit? You don't know what it's like. See, me, it affected my life. Me, it did damage to me and made me a different person than I would have been, and gave me anger and all of these things that came with it, and anxiety and depression and all these things. And it's like, if you don't, it's like I say, like, listen, like, if you don't live it, don't fucking talk on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk on it, because like motherfuckers,
it's like, bro, there's certain things you just you're passing the wrong message, faking this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, some very real to people, and some people can't talk about it. Some people can't vent about it. So don't fake that shit, you know?
Yeah, and that's the problem. The problem is back in the day in hip hop, you know, motherfuckers got it confused and they, oh, well, you know, these hip hop heads, old heads. It's like, no, what pisses me off and the reason why I get mad about with hip hop is because of what we let slide these days. I'm not even gonna say what people let slide these days, and other listeners let slide these days. They let motherfuckers like come out and brag about being posers and they still support them. Back in the day, that wasn't okay. It's not about it's not about that. It's about the fact that back in the day, if you were a clown, if you were a poser, nobody supported you. You weren't liked for that. You didn't get millions of views for that.
I mean, it was
and that's what I hate.
Based off of, it was a community. It was based off of fucking togetherness. It was people traveling, especially old days, people traveling from whatever borough they was from to get to the Bronx, to be a part of a movement, to be a part of something that was freedom of speech, to be a part of something that was real. And to commercialize and watch something like that get commercialized and fucking dumbed down and essentially turned into, you know, the Chinaman bootleg that he brings into the barbershop type version of it. It's fucked up. Like, it's dark, it's fucked up. And it also, it's just like, bro, there's no respect. And that, I mean, that's part of the passion that like we got, like, for being you are both students. We're students to this game because not because, oh, we think the music's cool. It's the whole thing. It's the camaraderie. It's the fucking challenge. It's the challenging each other. It's the brotherhood. It's the movement, the real shit that people tend to just forget. It's never been about, oh, I'm just having fun. I'm just trying to do me.
Yo,
Fuck dudes. Don't
it's
trust
artists and rappers, bro. It's artists and rappers because I try to tell people, listen, are you doing this because you like to rap or are you doing it because you love hip hop? Oh, I love hip hop. All right, cool. Then tell me the fucking main elements of hip hop. What do
Yeah,
you
give me
mean?
5. Give
So
me
if
5.
you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you don't fucking know anything of what you're doing, why do it? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You're gonna perform heart surgery and not know how to fucking do it? Like, no, you know. So why are you gonna jump into something and you're gonna try and pose that you're something that you're not?
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. And you know, we're forever students of hip hop. We're forever learning. Hip hop is a way of life. It's a fucking culture.
Learning.
It's not about just rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about
all that shit.
The whole fucking thing. It's a community. It's a whole, like, it's just the whole thing. And a lot of these new cats, they don't have that. And it's sad. It's not even like, oh, I hate the new. It's like I feel bad for a lot of these cats. Like every time I go to a show and I see cats open and leave, I feel bad for them because they just lost a valuable lesson. They just lost some networking. They just lost a fucking opportunity to learn and to be a part of something on a realistic level, bro. And it's just, there's a lot of just that type of energy that scares me because that's how a lot of these young cats approach everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how they approach literally everything. Sports is turning into that. It's just everything, bro. And it's sad because it's like, yo, how are you ever going to want to have something to share with your demographic, with your age range, when originality isn't part of the fucking menu? Like it isn't part of your agenda. You know,
that's a fact.
Don't
that's why I say if
oh, I'm gonna do this.
That's why I say if you're a hip hop artist, you know what I'm saying? If you fucking love the shit, learn the shit. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the elements of hip hop, I always say the most important one is knowledge.
Yeah. That's it.
The most important fucking element. And you're talking about elements that you're talking about elements that created it. You're talking about MCing, you're talking about DJing, you're talking about graffiti, you're talking about rocking or breakdancing, whatever you want to call it, but really it's b-boying and rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, learn your history if you love something, study it, know your knowledge, understand what hip hop is about. Self-expression, yes, but also understanding the culture, understanding why it was there, how it was created. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. We're fucking stupid. But hey, it is what it is, man. But yo, again, I truly appreciate you. I fucking love this project. I will personally
Thank you, bro.
The person who's reviewing it a hard fucking time if they don't give it his fucking flowers. But this is dope, bro. This is what I'm here for. This is that passionate, fucking aggressive, fucking flex music that I want to hear. But it's also got the food with the medicine, bro. I'm never gonna be mad at that. I'm never gonna be mad with the food with the medicine if it's delivered with care and all sorts of love. You know what I'm saying? But let these people know. Do your drops. Let them know when it's dropping. All that good shit, man. Talk that hip hop shit.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's supposed to be dropping on Friday the 21st. I say supposed to because I'm waiting on the confirmation. So I'm hoping, like I said, you know, I submitted it a little later than I was supposed to because of health situations, but it's supposed to be dropping on Friday the 21st. If not, then I'm sure it'll be the next day. But I will keep everybody updated on that on my IG at Dice D1C3 official, and you can find out all the details on it. It'll be released on all digital platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Pandora, fucking, I don't know, whatever you listen to. I don't Napster, I don't fucking know, but I'm sure it's on all that shit.
Napster pays, bro.
Yeah.
They pay out.
Listen. But I'm gonna see what's up. You know, I was thinking about releasing a fucking a physical version with like 2 more tracks on it, but we'll see what happens. It depends.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. Let me know
We'll
if
see.
the physical shit come out here because I really like the art too. And you know me, I like to get my support on, so I'm always down for that shit. But
Yeah,
yo,
definitely.
man,
I appreciate it.
I truly appreciate you, man. I truly appreciate everybody who joined in, chopping it up with us, and listen to some dope new music. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, you know, we'll let everybody know. Follow us at notyourmans.com. Send us music. Talk to me if you want to do something like this. You want to do something nice. Let people come in here, talk their shit in the chat. It's a good time. But also, yo, man, real shit. Send me all your links and shit so I can add it to this. And I will let people know when this comes out. Either way, Yo, this was fucking dope. I love good hip hop. I'm always down to listen to some dope hip hop. Talk nice to us, man. Hit me up, man. I'm out here. John D. Who on everything and not your man's on everything, man. Stop being fucking soft. And we are ending it like that.